My name is Natalie, and today's yoga tutorial plays with the orbit breath, a beautiful meditative and breathing technique that helps us exercise flow into awareness and practice focused concentration. Now, in 3 simple steps, we are going to secure our grounding, orbit a few breath cycles together, and then flow into awareness. And then as we practice this imagery and energetic prompts, please note that whatever comes to mind, anything that comes to mind as you practice this exercise is valid and correct. So please, just trust the process, and whatever you gain from it is a beautiful outcome. Let us begin. Step 1. As we secure grounding through our surroundings, we start with ourselves. Making any adjustments to our seat so that we are as reasonably comfortable as possible. Wonderful. This means maybe we shift onto a more comfortable seat, a cozy chair. Making any adjustments to ourselves, adding a blanket or a cushion, whatever it is, so that we can focus more on the present moment, our task at hand, orbiting our breath. Then with our mind's eye, so taking a big breath, but also that mental checklist, the mental chatter that we carry. Acknowledge any past thoughts, actions, future ones, that checklist of things that we've got to do. As a whole picture, maybe send it with a breath. Big inhale, and then exhale it out, set it aside for later. They're very important, but right now, we are here to orbit. Now, for step 2, our orbit breath. With our mind's eye, we can trace the location of our roots, that is our tailbone and our heels. With every inhale, now adding this imagery to our roots, we're going to trace a line with the inhale as the air lifts us up, tracing towards the back of the spine over to the top of our head. And then exhaling down our front body, exhaling down our middle channel, if you will, our midline, down our nose, front body, back to the roots, exhale. Practicing this orbit again, inhaling up through the back of the spine to the tip of the crown, and then down the front body. One more time, perhaps we notice our spine lifts, the expanse of our breath at 360 breaths, side body, front body, all expands. And then at the peak or summit of our breath, we pause at our crown. And then exhale down to the front body. Now, as we continue circling and cycling these orbits, let us practice one more time with another layer of awareness, our energy, our presence, our being energy. When we inhale, and again naturally as we do, inhaling, the air rises up towards our crown, and then our energy flows down towards our feet, towards our roots. In the exhale, there's the opposite, where once the exhale descends down our front body, our energy, our presence flows up, rises up towards our crown. And then for step 3, feel free to keep your eyes closed or your eyes down. This third layer of energetics, of imagery. Let us think of water. Let us flow into awareness like water, where in every inhale, as the air travels up our spine, elements of water swirl with the air, rising up like a wave, up our back, up to the crown. And at the peak of this gentle but powerful wave, let the air, the swirl of air and water, wash over the front body. And then as we continue cycling our breath like a circular wave, with our breath inhaling up, allowing the air to rise, to envelop us, our entire being. And then with every exhale, wash over. So if we have any thoughts that seem to travel across our mind. Let our breath and air wash over them, continuing to flow in a cycle of awareness. Let our breath be louder than any thought. Perhaps one more profound breath to wash over us. And then to chant the exit as a means to preserve our sense of calm and relaxation. We can press our hands together, keeping our eyes closed. Maybe a squeeze, the hands clasped like two small fists. Yes, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel all the strength. Taking a big breath. And then placing our hands over our eyes. After some profound exhales, we can open our eyes within the palm of our hands as we gently enter a greater sense of awareness. Thank you so much for playing with this orbit breath with me. If you like today's orbit breath meditative exercise, please like and subscribe my channel, Grumpy Vet Yoga, to develop your yoga practice.